Welcome to Linda's TV show. If it is your first time of stopping by, you like the channel and the video, please subscribe and put on your notification bell so that you will be able to know when I upload a new video. In this channel, I bring to you information across the globe, what is happening in the world, especially Nigeria. So after watching the video, your opinion, your contribution is highly needed. Do it constructively in the comment section as we are going to watch this video together. Yes, I'm watching it together with you. Then later, we'll come to the comment section to discuss about it. Remain blessed as we watch.
11 days or so, 3 times, Mr. President has chaired the National Security Council meeting. No doubt, far-reaching decisions were made. On our path, just as the National Security Advisor indicated, I briefed on various measures that the armed forces, in partnership with other security agencies, the measures were taken to stem the tide of insecurity across the country. And the Council was pleased with the actions. And of course, there were prayers that were made, which the Council has also graciously undertaken to look into. These, of course, have to do with our manpower development, training, equipment issues. And thankfully, the glow from my face should, of course, give you an indication as to the graciousness of the National Security Council in relation to the briefings that we have given in this regard. And I believe that going forward, we shall be translating that, and it will have significant impact on the security disposition across the country. Thank you.
Like the SA media said, the National Security Council has met 3 times in 11 days. The first 2 meetings were inconclusive, but today's meeting is the final in the 3 meetings. Again, Mr. President's concern at the growing trend of insecurity has been highlighted, and the meeting basically was briefed by the National Security Advisor, the Chief of Defense Staff, and the Inspector General of Police. I briefed the meeting on strategic issues in relation to security, while the Chief of Defense Staff briefed on operational issues, and the Inspector General of Police briefed on constabulary matters. On my part, I briefed Council on the enablers of crime and the need to find quick responses with a view to mitigating the growing threats to society. And these enablers I discussed in detail, and Mr. President has already given direction on how to deal with them, specifically issues of drug abuse as propellants for crime, how to make the criminal justice system much more effective, as well as looking at issues of unemployment, which of course the Federal Executive Council had given an approval through previous memos on how to get 100 million people out of poverty. That was also discussed. Then again, the lack of an effective crime reporting system. Again, the President has given direction on how to make these things effective. Already, the NCC has been given certain instructions on how to deal with this. But by and by, Council has agreed that the level of insecurity in the country, especially in the last 1 month, is something that has to be addressed with the immediacy that it requires. And at the operational level, of course, the Chief of Defense Staff has been working with the service chiefs, and the recommendations they've made to the Council are already being...
That Nigeria can overcome their problems if they come together and ignore those using religion as a tool of division for their own selfish advantages. The president of Nigeria's Labour Congress, Ayuba Waba, came under fire for his remarks as he advised citizens to prepare to make sacrifices for the nation to progress. Well, let's take a tweet for Onwanibe, who wrote, "The citizens have already sacrificed enough. Look at fuel pump price, electricity tariff, and cost of commodities in the market. We need to be objective in our comments and not to be seen playing to the gallery." Tundu, your comment on the story. I mean, I am all for patriotic, means of, making our nation greater. But like he said on Wanigbe, we are bleeding in Nigeria at this point, and it is quite sensitive to make such remarks. What are we going to sacrifice with at this point?
I haven't the foggiest idea. I mean, when I read that, I thought, are you joking? The citizens have sacrificed everything. It's now time for our leaders to sacrifice. Service. It's about service, not about power, and they need to start to exemplify that. They sacrifice nothing. Look at the fat salaries. Look at all the benefits without any of the burdens. They are the ones who should be called upon to sacrifice constantly, not the citizens. I mean, I don't know what Nigerians need to sacrifice at this point.
And the prayers for the bandits and kidnappers by President Muhammadu Buhari.
Well, I think this should be put in context.
Yes,
the
sure.
president or other leaders calling for prayers are speaking within the context of Eid al-Fitr.
Yes.
And the fact that this is a religious occasion, when people will leave their homes to mark the end of Ramadan, they will go for prayers. So it's a way of saying that, look, pray for the country as you go to the Eid grounds to pray. So on an occasion like this, I do not think that we should have any issues with anybody saying pray. It's just, in the spirit of the occasion. Now, if the context were different, then, we will have flipped to the other side to say, no, we've prayed enough. Nigeria is the most religious nation in Africa, if not in the world. And that those who are asking us to go and pray, they themselves should do what they've been elected to do and not to cop out, not to blame God for the problems of Nigeria, because most of our problems, all our problems are man-made, So, but the context is very important. The president in his own speech then went further to talk about national unity, the need for us, to focus on solidarity. I also don't have a problem with that. And then he talked about people taking necessary precautions on a festive occasion like this. Of course, people should take non-pharmaceutical precautions. So, if I put it in that context, I don't have an issue. But as for Aliyu Waba, the NLC chairman, who talked about sacrifice. Well, I think he also contextualized it. He said the Eid al-Fitr is about love and sacrifice. We have had a month long of fasting that people have had to deny themselves personal sacrifice as a way of getting closer to God. But he defined that sacrifice. He said that sacrifice that will bring all of us Nigerians together to rescue our country from the brink, the precipice into which enemies of the country have pushed
we're all for
the country. So if that is the way, that's in fact the way he put it. I'm not quoting him directly, I'm paraphrasing him. I also don't have a problem with that, because for you to rescue the country from the enemies that have pushed the country to the brink, then of course that will require some level of commitment, of self-denial again, and of patriotism, because the big battle in Nigeria today is the battle between those who want progress and those who do not want Nigeria to progress, because they benefit from the failures of the country.
All right, Rufai, have Nigerians sacrificed enough?
In fact, our middle name should be sacrificial, because we've always become sacrificial lambs for everything. Bad economy, Nigerians will sacrifice, isn't it? No jobs, Nigerians will be the one to sacrifice. Bad climate, Nigerians will sacrifice. Everything we sacrifice for. I've never heard, because of the current economic situation, lawmakers come out to take a pay cut in this country. I have never heard that we slash the budget for what they spend on food in Aso Rock because other Nigerians can't eat. Sacrifice. We keep sacrificing for everything possible. The question is, When are you, the leadership, the political class, going to say, okay, I have made enough money from Nigeria. Let me start thinking of the people. When are you going to sacrifice for the people? That should be the big question. You see, all those tenets, all those good words, oh, we should come together, we should be one. We all know all of that. We can come together, we can be one. We want to come together, we are together. But the question we keep asking is there sincerity and truthfulness in all of this? So it's easy to use words, rhetorics. But the question...
Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time or first day of coming across my YouTube channel or seeing my face, you are highly welcome. Herzlich willkommen zu meinem Kanal. My name is Linda Chukwueze. Hit button that says subscribe and you turn on the notification bell so that you'll be able to get information on the...
Bis zum nächsten Video und einen schönen Tag. Tschüss.
Tschüss. Bis man subscribe to Linda's TV show. What are you waiting for? Click on that red button that says subscribe. You turn on the notification bell so that you'll be getting more updates from me. Leave your comments down below and share this video with your friends, families, and colleagues until we meet again in my next video. Bye bye.